Hey, y'all, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your daily come up for May 7th, 2021. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your like, share, subscribes. Don't forget to like if the busy video resonates or and if you just like it, you know what I'm saying? I thank you all. You know, the videos need to get shared. Don't forget to share them and just kind of get promoted because I definitely want people to get healed um, throughout this journey. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in creator, my source, as far as allowing things to come out that need to come out um, and reach the people who need the help, you know? So with that, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm hearing diversion. Some of you may be dealing with a diversion, or some of you may be getting hit with a diversion. The May series, of course, is the Believe It Before You See It. Some of you may, somebody may be putting something before you, and you need to realize the ramifications. Some of you may even be, I feel like some of you may even be put out in a cold if you don't go along with a problem that somebody may be allowing you to see, or like they're creating a diversion, like um, so you won't see something else. But I feel like the spirit realm has already told you about this person, so you need to just kind of be aware that they may be creating diversions in the energy. Now, somebody may be trying to go up against your plan. Bottom of the deck is Ray. Counter malicious talk by casting its import from your mind. That's why I say somebody may be trying to get you to see something a certain way. Okay, so what's coming to me is that somebody may have, let's say that, okay, so there may be a mother crying somewhere, okay, about a child. And then it's kind of like in a public view, kind of like where people can see. But this person does have their own place, and they can be, they can, they could have did that at home. Okay, they didn't have to be where they were at. They weren't called to be there. They could have been at their place of employment, but didn't. They could have been at their place of employment, but didn't, to get the attention. Okay, like they have something planned, so they wanted you to see them crying. Okay, and then what happened the next day was the illusion. The illusion came about the next day. And so the next day, so let's say they was crying the day before, and then the next day their child got killed. Okay. But then it was like, why were they here crying when they could have been at home crying? Okay. And then people were like, well, that was just the mother's love, and the mother felt something was happening. Well, you have to understand a lot of people sacrifice. You got the King of Wands here at the bottom of the tarot deck. A lot of people sacrifice other people, their kids, especially when they're in a war against their kids and the kids don't know it. But I feel like there's an energy here of there's an illusion here of, there's a spiritual illusion. So those people that aren't awake, they will fall for it, or they'll give this person sympathy and things of that nature. But why come out in the open and mourn for something that you already know is about to leave? That's because spiritually they wanted people to believe it. It wasn't even about the natural, because the natural don't even see it coming. Spiritually, they wanted to hide. I don't know who that's for, but parrot. Let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. There are a lot of you, like, some of you are shunning the light. This is two cards. Oh no, it's one. It's one. Some of you may be shunning the light. Some of you may have let things go as far as letting the light into your home, or you may just kind of be in darkness right now, depression. There may be some um, depression being sent to you where you're not getting what you need adequate, or you may be sleeping too much, or you may be overeating. I feel like some light need to be shined on an area that may be projecting onto you negative energy. So I send you positive energy right now, that you stand and you fight this energy, that you acknowledge what this is and it's not your energy. Okay. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then you have the King of Swords, and then you have the Nine of Cups. I feel like this projection energy here is saying a lot about where to go and what to do. I feel like I'm hearing perversion here, where that somebody may have been perverted, like this, or maybe even selfish, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, um, with someone that was trying to stand up for truth. And somebody could have been trying to pick their own path here, and somebody didn't want them to. And then, like, some of these incest relationships, I'm guessing this is whoever this is resonating with. Sometimes people want to come out of it, and then people will allow them to get spiritually attacked or jumped on or whatever, because they want to come out. They don't want to live the life, or they're tired of the life. This is not really what I want to do. Their higher self kicks in. But see, once you kind of succumb to these things, you do have to pay the piper at some point. So somebody, I feel like this may have been a sacrifice. This may have been, because we got kings and queens here. So this is somebody that was mature in the energy, but I feel like they was unfulfilled with the Nine of Cups here. Like they still, this person may have been single. Somebody may have wanted incestuous. I feel like this was an incestuous relationship. This could have been a same-sex relationship. That somebody wanted to be out in the open. I feel like somebody didn't like what they were doing, though, and they didn't want to be out in the open about their connection, and somebody did. Or the rituals that they have done, somebody may have wanted to come clean, and you couldn't, or they didn't allow them to. This may have been a death. And this may be on somebody's mind. They may know more about a situation than what they're telling. Somebody may be in depression or in torment behind what they know. The next one you have here is Owl. Seek out deeper knowledge to see through deception. Some of you may have gotten the truth about a connection and realized that something ended once somebody declared the truth, with the Queen of Swords here. We had the King of Swords over here on the parrot. Now we got the Queen of Swords over on the owl. See, so I believe somebody was standing in their truth after they found out the lies. Let's see what was hidden. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody may have found out that they were being used to carry out somebody else's evil deeds. Let's say, like, okay, so I feel like in the spiritual realm, you know how people do stuff and they project what they have going on onto somebody else, and then it's like, okay, they're going to take the rap for it. It's not going to be me. So, like, let's say like somebody go get some witchcraft done, and the person who's actually doing the witchcraft is going to come back on them. Okay, but that person being so greedy, wanting the money, they're not really concerned with what's going to come back on them. But I feel like a truth came out, and this person confronted this person about the burden and said, no, I'm not carrying your burden, because you having me tax somebody I shouldn't even be messing with. So I feel like somebody realized the deception here. that somebody sent them into a battle that they couldn't win. It's like, okay, so these kings and queens that came out here, I feel like somebody seasoned that knew that they couldn't touch this person sent somebody that didn't know, but they knew how to do the work too. But they pretended they didn't know how to. I don't know how to do that, so, or I don't have access to them like you do. So why don't you go in and plant this? So the person that got their hands dirty, I feel like they were set up. They're dead. That's just the energy I'm getting. They're dead. And I feel like a lot of people who are involved, they're being tormented by the person that is dead because they knew that that person was being set up and no one said anything. But this person took the loss of their life for the team. Okay, there's elephant here. You gain the love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. Now, there are a lot of you that are ascending, that are moving forward in spite of. And a lot of you are gaining knowledge and wisdom from your ancestors and things of that nature. And it's like you're moving through this gracefulness, this poise, and you're getting these downloads and you're moving forward in spite of what people are saying or doing. You have the Three of Wands here in reverse. I feel like what they thought was going to come in or what people tried to block, they may have blocked, but it may have not been for you anyway. Because see, when you're under the spells of stagnation and things of that nature, a lot of things don't even come in that's supposed to come in. And then the things that's not supposed to come in, they start manifesting. But then they don't really manifest either because what? You're under a blockage spell, period. So there are a lot of things that got blocked, I believe. And then what's hidden here is the Five of Wands in reverse. A lot of stuff just got blocked all together. I feel like you all are manifesting in a different direction. That's why I say I feel like there's some energy here where you'll be coming into an abundance in such a way that they don't even see coming. They may be targeting this, and this, but they don't see that it's something much more greater ahead, something else that's coming. A lot of you, the diversion is coming from the universe, but it's like, diverting somebody in another way, and you totally somewhere else. They think you right here and you're there. They don't even know. I just feel like and your ancestors are guiding this because now the game has changed and you've leveled up. You've been willing to level up. So you got to go through the hurt, the pain. You have to do the shadow work. You have to do this stuff to come in to be able to level up. Panda, enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. I feel like there's a piece that they set you down for. Like some of you didn't really just have the peace until they set you down in a place of chaos and you still remained in peace. You may have had a couple of times of blow-ups in this place, but it was still peace. It was like 90-95% peace. And a lot of you have found your peace. Like even with the April daily come ups where the peace was the piece of the pie or the piece of mind or just that other piece. But I feel like we have a way of realizing how far to go and what to do and not to give up on ourselves, to stand in spite of, right? What's hidden is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Coming out of deception, and then what came out was the Seven of Swords in reverse. See, a lot of you are leaving stuff behind to make people think that you are still there, or to make people think that they can have that. And some of you are, like I say, you can leave, you're leaving behind something um, that don't matter. You've shedded that skin. You know, like when snakes shed their skin, they don't go back for the skin. It's just there. The little beetles shed their little skin, they little whatever, they leave that there too. Some of you are just leaving back what is no longer working for you. And you're only dealing with what's working for you. You're not dealing with the things that's not working. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for the mindset of change. I thank you that they have a desire to believe it before they see it. I speak that they work out their passions and desires and stand on the thrones as they are purposed to do. I speak that they pick up these old ideas, thought patterns, and they put them into play in their life as they should have been before. I speak against every curse of of symbolism of death that's been trying to play out on your people, Creator. I speak that your people live and thrive above all, above everything, and against all costs, against all odds. I speak that people who are trying to finance death and poverty, I speak it goes back to them, and that they experience these things at the moment they drop. I speak that these people are tormented by the evil deeds that they have tried to put in. I speak that they're seduced by their own tactics. I speak that they fall on their own sword. The same sword 20 different times. Selah. Y'all have a good fight for y'all life. It's worth it. See you tomorrow. It's your girl Nina Rose.